On this episode of HUSA Garage, we'll check out Michael's daily driver. Connelly Racing comes by to install a coil on plug setup. And Andrew stops off in LA to visit some friends of ours.
All right, guys, we're back in the shop today with Michael. And he brought something that everybody knows and loves. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about this car.
All right, well, it's a 97 Toyota Supra. It's got a 2JZ GTE stock block, 3.0 liter, BC 264 cams and valve tray, head studs. It's got a 6266 journal bearing precision turbo on it with an OCD Works T51 R mod with the cast manifold on ethanol. Makes 770 horsepower and 674 pounds of torque. So it's a fun street car.
All right, so it gets down is what you're trying to tell us. You just rattled off a bunch of stuff about the car, but the car gets down. It's a stick shift car. Now, what makes this thing special? Like, you've had it for a while, right?
To me, what makes the car special is I rebuilt it with my father about 5-6 years ago from the ground up. So it was a wrecked rebuild. So it was completely smashed. So little father-son project. So just vowed to, build it for him.
Yeah, so originally this thing was just put together in totally stock form. You just drove it around. It was stock wheels, stock tires, stock turbos.
Stock auto transmission.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So the chassis was originally a stick shift chassis. However, those transmissions are really hard to come by. And I guess whenever you guys got the chassis, it didn't have an engine or transit.
Nope.
So
just worked with what I got for the time being. Just put a stock motor, stock trans drop out in it.
And it was great. You drove it. It was an awesome car. Then that's when things started getting a little out of hand, huh?
Yeah.
So then we kind of
a single turbo, and then I bought a transmission. And, well, we all know how things escalate.
Snowballed a little bit. So tell me some more about it. Like you're obviously running a Haltech on the thing.
Yeah. So it's got a Leap 2500 with just our new Haltech wideband on it. It's got one of our 2J terminated harnesses on it that me and Andrew worked on getting it integrated with the factory system, so everything works as it should.
So we'd say it gets down, but this thing's like a full interior street car, right?
Yeah, have AC, power steering, full interior, drive it pretty much every day, rain, sleet, snow,
Yeah, we've seen him show up in the snow in this car, on bigs and littles. He doesn't care, he drives this thing. It was built as a driver. How fast is this thing? What did you turn in the quarter?
It's been 991 at 147, just 2 times, because I've only ever made 2 passes in it. So, but that's all it took, because that was the goal I had in mind with the car. Turn it back down because, as some of you all probably know, it's a 2JZ 670 torque on a stock rod motor is bad.
990s, AC, heat, full weight interior. We're talking about leather, power seats, all of it.
Hashtag not second daily.
There you go. Ooh, whew, spicy.
This is Connelly Racing's Fox Body Mustang. It's powered by a ProCharged small block Ford engine and controlled by a Haltech Elite 2500T. Martin Connelly runs this bad boy in the newly minted Haltech DXP 235 class, which we touched on in our last episode. The 235 with radial tire really limits the amount of power that can be applied at launch and makes achieving a consistent 60s crucial to success. It rolled onto our dyno with a traditional distributor setup, but we're going to run it back to back against the Haltech IGN-18 individual coil setup for comparison. Alright, so there's our baseline. The distributor's been helping propel this pony to consistent low 8-second quarter-mile times. But it's been giving the team issues recently, and Martin wants to swap it for a Haltech IGN-1A kit. The coils are temporarily installed and secured by the team. Switching to individual coils requires the ignition mode to be moved from distributor to direct fire. We also need to be sure that the coil dwell table now suits the new coils. After the tweaks, we'll make another pull to see what the hardware change gives us. Okay, so it makes a little bit more power up top, but now that rotor phasing isn't an issue, we can be a bit more creative with the timing. So now, more adjustments, this time to the timing map, and then another couple runs to see what we can get out of it. Alright, so we ended up with a lot more power under the curve and almost 40 more horsepower up top. Now let's take it to the track and see how it does.
All right, guys, so we're on a field trip. Came out to Cali to visit our boys at Hoonigan. That's Ron.
What's up?
He's got a JZX90. We're gonna check that thing out.
Oh, it's so dirty though. It's
okay. Dirty is good. We're fine with dirty.
What's up?
Our boy. Now, Hert's getting ready to go out and he's gonna go get some fuel parts for the FD.
Yeah, that's right.
But
You want to come check that out after?
yeah, for sure. When you get back in town, we're gonna come check out John Barkis' shop.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
I mean, we got to ask him, but.
I already talked to him. It's fine. He doesn't ask anybody for anything.
That's
we're just
true.
Gonna,
He doesn't
We're
ask.
just listen. We're gonna show up and
Do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Because that's what he would do.
that's right. Look who I found.
Look at you holding the camera.
I know. So what are you working on today?
My car. Yeah. So
Sick.
Put the TJ in it today. Hopefully, get some of the Haltech stuff on there and throw it in.
Well,
I'm ready to rip, man.
I know,
It's been
dude. The
too
car's
long.
got. I've been watching everything, man. It's been really great. I remember watching you like before I had a drift car or anything.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
I was a lot younger. I don't look much older except for this beard, but I didn't get any taller, that's for sure. I don't know if I got any better. I think I'm a worse driver now than I was then.
I don't know, man. You look pretty good in Shark Car.
Shark Cart's a different story, though.
I know.
It's
And
an
where is
animal.
that thing? It's gone. It's.
It's good. We just took it out to Grange, and Hurt tried to kill that thing, and it just won't die. I haven't checked it since we first initially tuned it. So
It's fine.
The 750 rules, man.
It's a
Dude.
perfect entry level ECU, right? Like I mean,
yeah, because that thing, it's 100 horsepower from factory.
yeah.
Right now it's 270 to the wheels. And we haven't looked at it since. It's just been like, it's like a dirt bike. You just fire it up,
hit red line.
That's right. Go.
For about an hour until it runs out of fuel.
And then fill
we
it up.
shut it off and put it in the trailer, and
Right.
that's it. Like, that made me want to get a 99 Miata so bad. And just put a supercharger on it at Haltech.
Dude, it would be
Done.
fixed.
Like, that's your daily driver.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
It would be California legal. Sick, man. Like, that's
It would
the
be cool.
option.
I mean,
I couldn't find a clean Miata.
they're hard to find.
They're hard.
They
Well,
get
they're getting
ratted
really
out.
expensive now.
Yeah.
Just like even these, like the 240s are getting pretty rare to find in good shape. So I got this for $500. It's been crashed a million times, and I'm trying to put it back together so I can crash it a million more times, and then we'll reshell it. Cause
But then you'll have all your stuff, right? I mean,
yeah, you got to get everything ready to go first. If you crash the car, who cares? You just put it in a new car. I've done this before. My old S13, I just took the old chassis directly off of it and put a new chassis on it. Left the subframe, I left the drive shaft connected.
that's perfect. Well, you guys are getting ready to do twitchy things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go bug Ron.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
bug
easy.
Ron. I'm gonna try to steal his JZX. Well, we're going to lunch with Ron in his JZX 90,
Freshly swapped.
freshly swapped.
Still got the hole.
Yeah, it's sweet. We can see the ground
We can see the ground.
and the drive shaft, but we're gonna go get some lunch,
All good.
and I think I'm gonna jump on some live stream stuff with Dan if he's still doing it, working on his S14. Yeah.
Little rub.
Ron, we're on the wrong side of the car, dude.
Who did that?
Oh man. Ah. Yo, Hurt.
What's up?
Where are we at?
We're at Angel Motorsports.
I don't know why they jumped in the car. I just pulled up and they all jumped in.
Yeah, it's
comfy,
yeah,
man.
because
We
being
don't
in the
have new cars.
being in the shop sucks. So
All right, well, let's go check some stuff out. There's some like customer cars out here, I guess, and John's got his Lexus out here, so we're gonna check that out real quick.
All three SCs.
Yo, Hurt. So is this you?
that's right. But no, this is my baby. It's
Install it.
Oh God, don't throw it.
These are sick.
You like those?
Yeah, the new ones are sick.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty basic.
Pretty basic.
It's gonna be nice though.
It's
so
just the street port. GTX 3582, Haltech Elite, obviously. 6 injectors with the Elite intake manifold.
okay. Sick.
Expected to be done in 2069.
All right, we are headed back to the Hoonigan shop this morning to work on the Knucklebusters E36 M3 with the LS. They had a couple issues, and I'm gonna go sort them out. I'm here. We're gonna go figure out what needs to be fixed.
Oh, what's up, dude?
How are you?
What are you doing holding the camera?
Huh?
Hold on, here. Let me fix
No,
this
no,
for you.
no,
Let me
no.
fix this for you.
to.
It's very strange to have you pointing a camera at me.
I know.
Usually it's the other way around.
I know. We have to do that.
Have you met Hank?
That's Hank.
This is Hank.
That's his pup.
I never see a stick gate on one of those.
Where have you taken us, man?
Good old Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. If you come to Long Beach, you kind of got to eat here.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you live in Long Beach, I kind of eat here all the time.
Right.
I've never eaten here before ever.
Really?
You're about to have the bombest waffle. The bombest waffle.
Yep.
Yep.
It's that time.
It is that time. John didn't even want food, but he's still.
Yeah, I
eating
mean,
it.
it's really good.
It's his first time having a waffle.
Yeah, it's
Look, what did I say? You're going to take one bite and then you're going to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's slathered in butter and syrup. It's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's why you use that for this place.
We should-
Hurt.
Don't
That was
talk to
fire,
me.
my man.
Don't talk to me.
I can't help it.
Don't talk to me.
I have to talk to you.
Ah.
Waffle.
It was my first time having one. It was great.
He
Have to
still
admit.
ate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's where we're at. Right there.
If you're ever here, treat yourself.
That's right. Dan.
Still treat myself.
Dan's got all
I
the
stole
food
everybody
left.
else's leftovers.
That's all right. It's gonna be yours now.
All I left over was the chicken leg.
That's it for this episode of HUSA Garage. Make sure you visit the comments section. Let us know what you liked and what you didn't like. Also, make sure to follow Haltech ECU on Facebook, Instagram, and of course, right here on YouTube. We'll see you next time. You can look at him too. Hold on, you can look at him like he. And that makes you feel more comfortable when you answer his questions. You can look at him.
No, that was very uncomfortable.
I can't do this?
No. So tell me a little bit about this car you brought here.
Well, it's got a 2JZ.
No shit.
Yeah, no shit.